this is Chris at handfultranquility.com. My garage door is cracked open a bit because I just got done filming this video. You can see a little bit of snow out there. There is a little bit of propane that escapes during the filling process. So if you're filling more than a couple tanks, I definitely have the door cracked open. But when you take the valve off the tank, quite a bit more comes out. So you'll want to be able to at least do this in a space that can be vented. Unlike my other video when I did it inside, this does have a little bit more propane coming out, so don't do this inside. That's cold. There is a little bit of liquid left in there when you do that, so watch out. If you want to see the unboxing and the assembly of the stand, I'll have that in a separate video. Alright, this is pretty straightforward. If you have half a brain, you should be able to figure it out, and whether you do or not, you're watching the video, so it should be even easier. The only thing is that it's probably a little counterintuitive, but I'm pretty sure this needs to go on upside down. Because you're going to flip the tank upside down, so go ahead and tighten that on. This goes on the outside threads of the tank, so it's nice and easy. Don't have issues like in my other video where you have to deal with the left-hand threads. Righty-tighty here on this plastic deal. Push your tank upside down. This is kind of one of the reasons why I bought this. I didn't just buy it for the fact that this is a certified refillable cylinder. It even says refillable on it. I'm sure these will last a lot longer, but this just seems like a better method. You don't have to turn the valve on and off, you just press this thing down when you're good to go. There's a little plastic deal on here that is supposed to prevent the non-refillable cylinders from filling. I haven't really looked to see if you could just grind that down and use the same deal as this on the non-refillable disposable. Disposable is more technically, they're not marketed as non-refillable, they're marketed as disposable. So anyway, this is pretty easy. You just screw this on. It's kind of nice, don't even have to turn the tank. You do have to push it up though. I guess what I forgot is the fact that little nub's on there, it has to be in a certain spot. So I had to rotate the tank until that spot. It doesn't seem to line up with anything. Then take your little Allen wrench that's taped to the bag. Didn't say what size, but I'm sure it's a common size. And how this works, where is that? It's here on the back side. You open that up, and I think what it is, actually technically I guess, according to the instructions, it's first turn on the tank, check for leaks. Nope, no leaks. Then open the valve, and this they call a liquid fill indicator. Pretty sure it's just a vent, and when it gets full enough, then it starts spewing liquid out the top. That's when you're supposed to close it. So, open that, and simply press this down. You can hear the propane, well maybe you can, but there's propane coming out, or air coming out as it gets displaced. No liquid, so you just keep pressing this down until a white fog appears, aka propane. This tube's getting a little chilly, obviously from the expanding propane that's cooling off. And smell propane. Obviously don't do this near an open source of flame. The amount should be pretty minuscule though. Not quite the white fog, even though there's a little bit coming out. Just about there, I imagine. I'm going to call that good. Okay, let's check it out. One beautiful thing about this being designed as a refillable cylinder, it's got a tare weight on it. So my tare weight is 1.5 pounds. Put it on the scale. I have 2 pounds, 6 ounces. I need to subtract a pound from that, or a pound and a half. So I've got 3 ounces shy of a full tank. So obviously it's not quite full yet. Looks like you need to go until a continuous stream, because I should be at 2 pounds, 8 ounces. So I guess I'm 2 ounces short. So let's fill her up the rest of the way and see. Woo. That's a little annoying. But I guess generally you're not filling freshly filled tanks. Alright. Open that back up. And that's it. And let's see. 2 pounds, 7.8 ounces. That is a completely full tank. I guess it's still half of an ounce shy from full since it's a 16.4 ounce. But it's a great system. So far I like it. Obviously, this is my first use of it. Am I going to buy more of these tanks? I don't know. I'll probably buy a couple. I'm not going to replace all of my disposable tanks for the fact that these things, the kit is $40, stand, valve, and tank. Additional tanks are about 16 bucks a piece. So they're obviously not cheap. I think I've seen them as cheap as 10. I'm going to put a link to Amazon here where you can see what they're running now. But at the time I looked, these were 16 bucks a piece. So what I'll probably do is get a couple of them and use them as my main cylinders, and then use the others for backups for heavy use periods. So I don't know that I'll switch over completely, but it seems like a much friendlier system. No chill required because you have the overflow valve there that's going to let everything, let the pressure equalize as you fill it full liquid. Overall, super easy to use, more friendly than the other method, and easier to get a full tank on. At least one thumbs up. We'll see if it's 2. I'll update you later. Thanks.